after this ramp?
No, right now.
Okay.
Action. Alright.
Hello everybody, welcome to Deep Cinema, and today we're going to go see Tintin, or rather The Adventures of Tintin. I know produced or directed, I forget who produced and directed, but I know it's Peter Jackson and Steven Spielberg. One of them was producer and one of them was director. And I'm pretty sure Steven Spielberg was the director. And they're planning a trilogy of movies, and I think Jackson is supposed to be the director of the next one.
I had thought Spielberg was the producer, Jackson was the director.
It might be that way. Either way, it's both of them. They're two amazing directors.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
By the way, I really think Spielberg has branched out. When I think Spielberg, I usually think of slimy alien movies. And I think of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that would be the first thing for me.
But he's really... And then I thought of War of the Worlds, which was still kind of slimy. But he's really done some fun, interesting films. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this.
And he's really gone into the war movie scene lately. What was that? There was a TV show he did about World War II not too long ago, and now he's got War Horse coming out.
Yes.
And
well, actually, War Horse is already out. At the time of the shooting, War Horse is out.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, he's quite a history buff. He also did that miniseries Into the West.
Okay, back to Tintin though.
Yes.
Positive or negative going into it?
Actually, just positive from the trailers, but I know nothing about. I know it's based on a series of graphic novels or comic books or whatever you call them.
Old comic books, by the way.
Yeah, very old.
Well, old compared to us. I mean, not old compared to Westminster Abbey, but old compared to us.
Right, and they weren't originally written in English, were they?
No, they were not. I believe they were originally written. I believe the guy Hergé, I think if I'm pronouncing his name, André Hergé, was French.
Okay.
So I don't know if they were originally written in French. But
I know that the film rights to this film were highly coveted, and Hollywood has been trying to make a movie of this for a very long time. Actually, I think Steven Spielberg has owned the rights to Tintin since the time of, or even slightly before he did Indiana Jones.
Really? That is interesting.
Intending to make this movie, which would make it similar to John Carter, which is also coming out next year, or this year now.
Well, this is, sorry Spencer, but this is turning into a really long preface though.
It's true, but just a little background in history of what's going on.
That's your specialty, so I shouldn't cut you off in that.
Well, John Carter has been highly coveted as well over the past 30 years for movie rights.
So what we're looking at is we're looking at a movie that has a history that almost predates television.
No.
No?
Well,
come on, the 30s, the 20s?
The comic books, yeah.
The comic books have been around for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I should study my history. We might have to refilm this preface, but I think it's old. It's definitely pre-action movie genre. I mean,
the comic books?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we're talking about we're really kind of talking about a little bit of history here, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see.
It does almost predate television then.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see what he'll do, but I'm also expecting that he will stick with largely the feel of the Tintin books. I've read all the Tintin books I can get my hands on. I'm pretty sure I've read them all. I don't expect him to stick with the plot line totally. I expect him to stick with it basically, but rewrite it and include a bunch of characters from the books, so that Tintin fans will look and say, oh, there's a picture of him, oh, there's a picture of him. I expect that.
And that should be fairly expectable since it is an animated film.
Yeah, since it is an animated film. But what I hope to see is the director, whoever's in charge of writing, maintain the feel of Tintin. What would I say the feel is? Cheerful. Cheerful, not necessarily intense, but definitely spirited. Cheerful, spirited, determined, and with a strong, optimistic outlook on life.
Excellent.
That's what I hope to see.
Excellent. Well, the film has been doing fairly well at the box office, I think, so I'm excited to see it, and we'll get back with you when we walk out.
Excellent.